Hello, friends. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in any part of the globe. Today being 22nd August, Thursday, 2024. Yes, you are back with Dr. Clarence Peter Pedia ka Samay. If you remember, my last video was on perspective, how to change your perspective, the way you look into life. Today's topic is very interesting for all those corporate leaders, educational leaders. We will discuss seven ways and means to master active listening as a leader. Whether you are in a company, in a corporate, in a school, in a college, in a university. And I'm sure this is going to give you a great insight to master active listening. So let's start. Number one, for active listening, you have to have total attention, full concentration, 200% concentration. How do you do that? To concentrate, to give 200% active listening, you have to keep your phone away when you are conversing with someone. Maintain a continuous eye contact with the speaker, as if you are involved, you are totally interested in his speech or discussion. And C, make it sure that you avoid all distractions which is around you. Any type of distractions. Tell your friends, your family members not to disturb you when you are involved in a talk, in a discussion, in a conversation. Now, jumping to the next one, the second step, you have to prove that you are listening. Now, friends, how do you do that? You have to show that you are listening by nodding, that you are understood, you are understanding, you are with the speaker. Lean slightly forward, body language, to show that you are interested in the speaker's delivery. And as an audience, as a listener, match your facial expressions with the speaker's tone. It's very, very, very essential. That proves that you are involved in the conversation, in the speech, and you are attentive. And the speaker probably may not be looking at you, but gets an impression that you are with him. Now, the next point, number 3, you have to reflect and paraphrase. Now, what do we mean by reflection or paraphrasing? Here, use your own words to summarize what was discussed. Use your own words to jot down the learning points. That is called paraphrasing. And when you reflect, then only you can paraphrase. Clarity will come by asking follow-up questions. When a speaker is there and you are a listener, you have to ask questions in between or maybe at the tail end. Here, confirm with the speaker that you have understood. By asking questions, he will come to know that you were totally involved, you were with him, and you've got his point of view. Next point, respond only when it is required. Reply only when it is essential. Give feedbacks. Give feedbacks which are constructive and relevant. When a speaker is there and you are a listener, you have to be constructive. Don't distract the speaker with, any faltu questions, useless questions. Be to the point, relevant. Ask questions that proves that you are deeply interested and involved in his talk. Or when you are conversing, you are discussing. And when you reply or you respond, it should be very concise and to the topic. Very, very short and only the words required. Number 5, you have to look forward, find ways to emphasize. How do you do that? Speakers' feelings have to be acknowledged verbally by words. Tell him that you are with him. Thank him. Appreciate. And by your body language, by nodding, when he is discussing some points, you as a listener should be emphatic, should be to the point. Tone your words, which should be clear, crystal clear, to show you are genuinely concerned. And then the 6th point is, when the speaker is speaking, never ever interrupt. Never interrupt. Please. He will lose his chain of thought. Constructive and relevant feedbacks to be offered. When you are giving feedback, it is not a feedback only for the sake of a feedback. It should have some weightage, some sense. And when you are asking questions, it should show that you are deeply interested in the topic as a listener. Keep your responses, as I said earlier, very concise and to the topic. Now the last point, the 7th point in our topics today, the topic was how to master active listening. The topic was, I repeat, how to master active listening as an educational leader, as a corporate leader, as a leader wherever you are. The last point is, follow-up is a must. Very essential. Compulsory. Follow up the discussion is a must, because that will show that you were listening appropriately, very clearly, with interest, and then revise and repeat the main points, the key points in that meeting or discussion or conversation. Actions and decisions agreed upon should be confirmed. You have to confirm what actions were taken, and then both the parties should agree to it. That goes to prove that you were 100% engrossed, interested in the talk. My dear friends, leaders, educators, and administrators, thanks a lot. And I know thanks is a very, very, very small word for each one of you, but I mean it. My personal request is, as I said in the beginning, kindly, please forward this video with your, share with this video with your friends and relatives. That will give me an encouragement, a push to come with few more topics. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you for this patient listening. And I hope, and I'm sure, you might have got something to take home. You might have added something to your experience, to your knowledge. So please wait for my next video on mindset. Bye.